What up, y'all? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of Comics Remixed. This episode, we're talking some of the San Diego news that was announced this past weekend, along with
some of the Days of Future Past talk on the web.
That's what it was.
You know, Hollywood messing with our nerd world.
We're also, in Movies Remixed, going to hit up Hulk. Films past, present, and future. What has come, what should come.
Should he be in the next phase?
Phase your face.
That's right. Or actually, phase. Paparella's face.
Oh, God, this again.
Got you, Johnny
Dude,
Paps.
I thought this was done and over with already.
Today will be. Today will be, people.
So, whatever. And then Spotlight, we're the last of our Comics Remixed C2E2 footage. We got a montage of our entire weekend coming at you in like a 3 or 4 minute thing, so check that out.
It's really fun. We had a great time at C2E2.
Our weekend in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And finally, John Paparella doing Paparella's point, to a point, no pun intended. He's not reporting anything this week, that's what he says. I guess it's just strictly match.
Yeah.
Which I still
pretty
think
much is going to take John down. That's what's going to happen. I imagine pretty much a kick to the groin, maybe a headbutt, then I'll probably spit on him before I pin on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. All this and more, Episode 8. Stay tuned. Doing it, man. Breaking the fourth wall, Episode 8. I'm Junior.
And I'm David Sanchez.
Let's get right into it. You want to start with your Kitty Pryde stuff?
Yeah, man. Online, there's this article being circulated by, I think it's called Vulture.com. They're pretty much like just another one of those news websites.
National Enquirer stuff?
Yes. It's just another nerd news thing. It's just another one. Regurgitating the same old crap. But they came up with this story talking about they got like this little snipe from the script where it talks about how Kitty Pryde uses her powers to solve some situation that's going on in Days of Future Past, the upcoming X-Men movie, and to resolve this issue, she uses her powers to I think it's either go back to the future or to the past, either one.
Great Scott!
Yeah, and she has to retrieve Wolverine. When the hell did Kitty Pryde become a time traveler, as opposed to just being intangible? Did I miss that?
I know exactly when that happened.
No, when did that happen?
That happened when the Terminator became governor.
What?
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, it
exactly.
Oh, you blew my mind.
That's how it happens, man.
Yeah,
that's how it happens.
All right, man. So, if this does come to pass, because I'm still hoping that it's just like a what the F moment, like someone. They got someone
kind of like a rumor, or they took it out of context or something.
Like maybe they hired a journalist that doesn't know crap about comics.
He read Age of Apocalypse and it was like, oh my god,
that does happen. That does happen.
No, I agree.
She doesn't know our world, and he or she doesn't know our world, and she wrote this thing. So I'm really hoping that it's just a mistake, because Bishop's also supposed to be in this movie.
The future. That was like his line in the old X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
Do it for the future.
Yeah.
Kill the traitor.
Yeah. And then Kate will be right behind him. Body slide by one.
And then
great cartoons.
Yeah, so I mean, and Bishop's supposed to be in it, so why have to do this to Kitty Pryde? And if it does happen, where does it stop?
Right.
Where does Hollywood decide to pretty much rewrite the world? I mean, of comics. And it doesn't have to be like you're a traditionalist, or you're barely getting into comics, but I mean, it wouldn't also be like from a business point, like a branding thing, like Kitty Pryde. This is what she's known for. This is what she does.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you're kind of like, I don't like that. Let me do this.
Right.
Where does it stop?
Yeah. There's got to be boundaries and limits. I will say there's two things. One totally unrelated to Kitty Pryde, but related to the X-Men movie. Is I'm kind of excited to see how they portray Quicksilver in this movie.
Okay.
Seeing as he's going to be in this movie and in Avengers 2.
Okay.
That's going to be interesting. My second thing was, have you seen the promo photo released for Days of Future Past of Xavier, Magneto?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy who's playing Bishop, he's another one of those guys. You see his face, I know that guy, but from where? Dude, dead on. If Bishop was a real person, that would be him.
Yeah, I could see it.
Oh, definitely. Man, look, just That picture was great.
Yeah, the costume design, it all looks good.
It does. It really does.
That snippet of Wolverine with the gray hair.
Yeah.
That it's all looking really well.
I like how they're keeping it consistent with the actors, though. Not like other franchises where they constantly change the actor to portray a character, because they brought back that dude who played Colossus.
Yeah.
You know, so I like that they're keeping it. Okay, this guy played him the first time. This guy has to play him now. Very consistent.
It's looking good. It's
not
looking well put together. But the only reason that this little article really got to me is because you remember when we watched Transformers 2?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one robot in there that's supposed to be what do they call it? A pretender? Pretendicon? Yeah. But instead of kind of looking
Alice. Her name was Alice.
The way instead of coming out or being portrayed the way we knew him in the comics, she looked like the chick. It's like they grabbed that robot chick from Terminator 3.
Okay.
And just put her in the movie.
Right.
That was a huge liberty. That was a huge liberty to take with that character.
Right.
Because it got to the point where it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm watching Terminator. Okay, all right, yeah.
I never thought I was watching Terminator, but I see your point.
Yeah.
I was just, don't get me into Transformers 2, please.
I'm sorry, man. Maybe I'm just going into my conspiracy thing again, but if it happened there, it could happen again. All right?
It could.
It's just how, like, we talked about Superman. What was it, last episode? How when they brought back Superman Returns, they all of a sudden decided to just pick up where Richard Donner left off, even though that wasn't part of the actual
was on the spinner rack.
Yeah, okay, on the spinner rack, we discussed it. So, little by little, man, it's happening, and they're gonna jack up our nerve.
Check out the spinner rack now. Cheap.
Hosted by Bryan Adams, sexiest man voice in the world.
Yeah, he's got the voice, man.
Yeah.
But moving on. San Diego Comic-Con was this past weekend, and a couple tidbits of I'm thinking about the exclusives. I'm still jazzed up over them. Some of the announcements that were made. I mean, we're cut for time here, so we're not going to sit here and run down everything. But I will say, when like we did last year for San Diego, when Newsarama releases their top 10 list of new announcements for San Diego, I want to cover that.
All right.
But for now, this is what we've seen that's been announced. Some of the stuff, at least, that caught my attention. For one, as a toy collector, this pissed me off to no end, dude. But I mean, I see where they're going, but it's still.
We're gonna get as passionate as our last episode. Try to hold it in, Junior.
Hasbro is canceling the they're canceling the Marvel Universe and the Marvel Legends toy line. Marvel Legends, I don't care. I got rid of all my Toy Biz Legends. I got rid of all my Hasbro Legends. They've canceled the line twice already. I don't give a shit. Marvel Universe really, really bugs me. Them canceling that. That was a toy line that had the potential to just never end. Marvel Universe. You could create any action figure from there.
Marvel.
Those are the G.I. Joe size ones, the 3 3/4.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know?
Yeah.
I have every single one. Minus one
yeah,
figure.
you do.
Minus one. I need anybody watching. If you've got a Series 1 Character 4 Punisher in the white gloves, on the picture he's holding the rifle like this. You got it in mint package. Let me know. I will buy it from you. It's the only one I'm missing.
So I mean, this pisses you off that they're all of a sudden they're canceling this. But in actuality, if you just hold on to your line,
right,
like 10, 15 years down the line, you probably got something going
on.
Oh
no, true.
Especially who are you missing again?
Just that Punisher.
Punisher, yeah.
Punisher, missing the Punisher Series 1. White gloves, holding a rifle.
Wasn't these the Universe line? These lines weren't they didn't they have a lot to do with Marvel's big revival? You know, at that point where they were hitting like a financial crisis, like their toy line was doing very well.
No, the Universe line debuted. I want to say in 2009, if I'm correct. It was just, you know what, this was the line that collectors were waiting for. Like I said, Marvel Universe. They were making them in a G.I. Joe size format. So I mean, and they were pulling no punches. They were releasing your main characters. Then they were releasing secondary characters. You're like, why does this guy have an action figure? You know, they were releasing guys like that, and those were the ones that you're like, finally, this guy has an action figure.
So it does sound like the G.I. Joe playbook, actually.
Kind of, yeah. Now Hasbro's going on and saying that they're not ending the Marvel Universe or Marvel Legends line. They're rebranding them. To me, it's ending. It's not going to be called Marvel Universe anymore. The first year for 2014, this is going to be rebranded as the Avengers Assemble line. Same format, G.I. Joe size, supposedly same quality, except it's going to be under a new banner, and it's going to focus more on Avenger kind of figures. Then the following year, it's going to be rebranded as the X-Men line.
You know what? I could actually, I'm trying to imagine why they would do this, and I can see it.
They've announced why they're doing it.
Okay, what was their official word?
As a toy collector, if you walk into a Walmart...
No, what was their official
I'm telling
word?
you.
Okay, all right.
As a toy collector, if you walk into a Walmart or a Target, it's damn near impossible to find a Marvel Universe action figure that's not Gladiator, because he's like a huge peg warmer. Those few cases come in, they sell out instantly because the collectors want them. But you look at Avengers, or you look at Iron Man, or Captain America, any of those toy lines that are cheaply made, still by Hasbro, but more aimed towards the kids, those pegs are constantly full. Why? Because toy stores and retailers are ordering the toys based off the name. Okay, we know Avengers. Avengers sells. Let's stock full of Avengers. That is why they're canceling them. They came out and said that's why they're canceling them.
Actually, that was going to be my explanation. The notoriety of those names.
That's why they're doing it. Yeah. Because they say, okay, well, if we put the figures under Avengers Assemble, retailers are going to know that and they're going to order.
I get it on their end. I mean, on yours, you could benefit since you've been collecting for so long and you have almost all of them. So you shouldn't be that angry, honestly. You could actually invest in that Punisher if someone does have it. I'm not gonna say charge Junior a shitload of money.
I can get it on eBay. I know I can.
But you can charge Junior a shitload of money for
that won't mean I'll pay for it.
10, 15 years down the line, he'll get a better payoff.
If I decide. But
just saying.
Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to be interested
for that Punisher.
They're doing the same thing with the Marvel Legends. Like I said, they're canceling it, but they're going to re-release them whenever a movie comes out. So like when Captain America 2 comes out, you're going to have a line of Captain America 2 Marvel Legends. Iron Man 5 or whatever comes out, same thing. Okay. That's how they're going to do it. With Thor the Dark World, they're going to have a line of Marvel Legends Thor the Dark World figures. So
before this completely takes you over, what's another exclusive that gets you excited about San Diego Comic-Con?
Matty Collector has announced, because I like He-Man, but I don't collect any of the figures. Stan Lee is getting his own Masters of the Universe action figure. He's going to be called Standor.
What? Wait.
Yes.
Is he gonna be in the standard Stan Lee dress?
No, he's swole. The only way you could tell.
Like if Stan Lee transforms and he becomes like
buff He-Man Stan Lee. Yeah.
Wait, why?
He's like all like a bluish tint
why?
to him. I don't know why. I guess because they recognize he's the man.
What historic effect did he have on
nothing
on that world
that I know of?
Behind the scenes, did he do any production that led to the creation of some kind of character?
Dude, I don't know. It's Stan Lee as a He-Man figure. I think it looks pretty cool.
So what they did is Masters of the Universe. They licensed his name to make a figure.
Pretty much.
Okay. What? It's like the Stan Lee Hero Click. It's like okay. I mean, maybe I just don't see it. My passion for toy collecting isn't there, but
it's first going to be available November 1st through the 3rd. At Kamikaze, Stan Lee's POW Entertainment's Comic-Con.
I think great advertising for this toy would be like somebody putting up an animation on YouTube of Stan Lee transforming.
Dude, that'd be great. You know somebody's gonna do it.
Full 1980s. Like as soon as he transforms, a rainbow shoots out to 80s rock music. A unicorn like comes through his chest, like it dives like through his chest. And like next thing you know is like a jump cut and like some rainbows like sucking him up and he just like he just turns into Stan Lee and his sword.
Now when you say the rainbow's sucking him up,
his sword turns into a guitar. You know that piano guitar, and then he just and then when he strums it, like it shoots back to
when he raises
his name,
the sword,
like
Excelsior.
Yeah, Excelsior. Something like that. I want that. You make that video, I'll buy the thing. Okay. But it has to have a digital copy of that cartoon.
Capcom announced the return of Strider.
Okay.
Yeah. For you video game fans.
How do we go to that? I mean, okay, I guess, you know.
Strider. Last time I saw Strider was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. No,
dude,
bullshit.
I just in my mind, I just invented a Stan Lee that could kick Strider's ass. What the hell do I care about Strider? All right.
Okay.
Yes.
It was officially announced in 2015. Warner Brothers is unleashing Superman, Batman, the movie.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Zack Snyder, David Goyer, and Henry Cavill will all return for this movie.
Are they taking a lot from the
Don't
Superman?
know. Nothing has been revealed other than the fact
I'm just
these three actors are dead. You know what? No, there was a quote that was released. It was the quote that Batman told Superman in The Dark Knight Strikes Again, where he's like, I don't remember the quote word for word, but he looks at him and he's like, just remember, I'm the only one that's ever beaten you. They said, take a cue from that and read between the lines. So whatever that exact quote is what happened here.
Well, I hope
Holy crap.
Your store is leaking, Junior.
It is leaking. My store is leaking. We'll
Yeah.
be right back. Sorry about that. It's raining outside. We're starting to get some leakage here in the shop, so we had to
We have buckets. It's cool.
get some buckets, cover up the stuff. So yeah, we're back to business now until this thing falls on us. And if you guys are lucky, it'll happen while we're recording, which I really hope does not.
Yeah. All right, Junior. You were trying to sell me on this Strider exclusive.
No, I didn't. No, first of all, there was no exclusive. So I just said he was returning. That was it.
Oh, okay.
And then we moved on to the Superman, Batman.
All right. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Superman, Batman. Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
You got Superman, Batman
This bucket thing was very involving.
Yeah, the Superman Batman film coming out for 2015. 2016 they said Flash, and 2017 Justice League. Which I think is a step in the right direction. You want to push Justice League back until you get your solo movies out.
Yeah, that sounds more like a better plan because they wanted Justice League earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I could buy this, and I'm glad that Flash is getting a movie.
Finally.
Hands down.
Finally.
Aside from The Incredible Hulk, he had one of the better superhero TV shows.
Smallville.
Yeah, they went too far along with that thing.
You think so?
Yeah, actually Arrow's pretty cool, but I digress.
During the Marvel Ultimate panel, they revealed the Galactus series called Hunger, which basically is called Ultimate Cataclysm. And it's our regular Galactus meeting or traveling to the Ultimate Universe. Mm-hmm. They say that it's possibly the end of the Ultimate Universe. Then from Hunger, it goes into another miniseries called Cataclysm: Ultimate's Last Stand.
Didn't the Ultimate Universe have its own Galactus? Why does this need to happen?
I'm not Bendis.
All right, hey, I'm just saying.
Dark Horse, February 26th, will debut a new Tomb Raider comic book written by Gail Simone.
They're really pushing Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
She's making a huge comeback. I like Gail Simone. What are your feelings about her?
She doesn't bug me. I like her Batgirl.
She doesn't call you. She doesn't know you. Yeah.
I like her Batgirl. You know, that's all I'm going to say on camera.
Okay.
Trust me.
Wow.
Speaking of WoW, have you guys seen the Kick-Ass 2 trailer?
That
if you have not
like
seen
a great movie.
Kick-Ass 2, the R-rated trailer, please
Jim
do yourself
Carrey
a favor and watch
at
it.
his best.
Yeah. It's been a long time since anybody said that.
I'm glad that he's playing like an a-hole type character, you know, that vigilante a-hole guy. Mm-hmm. What's the name of his character in the movie?
Sergeant Savage or something like that.
Something, man. He looks perfect for that movie. I like the growth in all the characters. The fighting looks great. I was happy with part 1. I hope part 2 is just as great, and it looks like it is.
And finally, breaking the fourth wall with the last San Diego announcement so far. Walking Dead Season 4 returns October 13th. There's a trailer up for that as well, with some new faces as well as some old ones. But the big news for it, I mean, obviously Walking Dead is big and people are waiting for it, but the big news for it, David Goyer of Batman fame and Man of Steel will direct an episode.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Walking Dead trailer? No. Have you gotten into the series at all?
Somewhat.
Okay, man, it looks really good. They're really pushing like this whole lifestyle in the prison. Like they're really like taking that pretty far.
I watched the first season and I watched bits and pieces of the third season. I skipped the second season totally.
That looks exciting.
I bet. I do have it though. I'm gonna end up watching it eventually.
Yeah, do it so we could like girl talk over the phone about it.
All right, so that breaks down the some of the San Diego Comic-Con to 2013 announcements. Like we said, once Newsarama goes ahead and they release their top 10 announcements, we'll run down their list as we did last year. It actually was a pretty interesting episode that we did when we did that.
Yes, we did.
Remember My Little Pony was on the list? Selling, 90,000 copies?
Blew me the hell away.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're moving on now over to the Spotlight. Well, we're going to Spotlight.
It's fitting because San Diego is happening out right now. Chicago has Wizard World coming up, so it's very fitting that we put a complete close to our C2E2 experience with this beautiful montage that our editing team put together.
So
and here it is on the Spotlight.
Our C2E2 weekend in a nutshell.
Goodbye, C2E2.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Comics Remixed. We're here at C2E2 2013. Got a great show lined up, plenty of footage. Take a look. What is it about the convention that draws you in?
Just all the vintage toys you can find here.
The beer. Oh my gosh. Okay. I usually look forward to Artist Alley.
Lots of praise.
Lots of praise. Hi, I'm Amy Reeder. This is AZ Power Girl.
Hi, this is Brian Wood.
Hi, I'm Daniel Warren Johnson.
I'm Israel Damaze. I'm Jason Stike Roberts.
This is Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger. I'm Jordan Hembo.
Hi, this is J. Scott Camp.
This is Kara.
What are you?
I've got magazine. I've got my photo book, which is like an artist sketchbook, but it's a bunch of my cosplays. And Project Shadows, which we just kickstarted. I do writing in this. I do character design.
Pretty stuff. We do a lot of cool action stuff. They work with a lot of great artists, and it was a very natural partnership. And it's giving us great results.
My name. People are like, how'd you come up with that name? I didn't come up with the name, unfortunately.
But I know you're like into the spiders and all that stuff, so the
I
Black
am.
Widow aspect was yours, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
And you really travel with the snake, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Sucked.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Which one of your private collection at home is up on the wall that I'm like, I've been looking for this forever, I got it, it's mine, it's not going anywhere?
For the Mego 8-inch superheroes, which is my specialty, the Green Goblin.
Yeah, I started, I don't know, like I did Madame Xanadu with Vertigo, so then Xanadu really want to be over at DC.
What feels right? The beauty of the show is the producers and the executives are very, very lenient about what they do, and they're very, very... He went into the middle of the panel and said, yeah, I'll fight him. And then he said, well, what color is he? And everyone kind of chuckled and laughed, you know. It's like a joke, but...
All right, kid. It's been your pleasure.
Thank you so much for this, man. It means so much to me.
Follow your dreams, man.
Thank you.
Don't just think it. Ink it.
For more C2E2 footage, just
Click the link below!
You're watching Comics Remixed, and watch or I'll swallow your soul.
Movies Remixed. This segment, we're discussing the Hulk. Past, present, and a possible future.
Well.
We were talking off camera about this, David, and we were saying how a lot of, like, the Hulk cinematically has come a long way. From the Lou Ferrigno days to Mark, what's his name? Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo, yeah.
Ruffalo, Ruffles.
In the Avengers movie.
Whatever. Yeah.
The Avengers movie, yeah.
Come a long way. He is one of those characters, unfortunately, like Batman, who's been portrayed by a bunch of different actors.
And directors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your opinion, dude, who portrayed the best Hulk, including Lou Ferrigno?
You know, I really like what Ruffalo has been doing with the Hulk.
Okay.
Actually, all of Phase 1 from Marvel is on Netflix, and I've rewatched most of everything except for Thor. I still don't like Thor. It's hard to sell me on.
Pissed.
Hey, man, it's okay, man. It really does look like a Renaissance Fair movie at some points. All right, but Avengers is on there. I already watched it more than a couple times, and man, Hulk really stole that show.
They did.
I could see how it's hard to make a movie out of him because it's pretty much Hulk smash. Hulk got a smash, and they always mess it up when it's like, oh, we got to bring in the love interest. Let's find some depth in the Hulk. But in the Avengers, he just came out and just started pounding people.
Because all that was told in Incredible Hulk. Now,
pretty much.
I will say, speaking of Incredible Hulk, Ed Norton was like my favorite Bruce Banner. He nailed it.
Was it money? That's why they didn't bring him in?
I don't think it was money. I think it was the fact that it was like a production credit or something, because I know he was executive producer, I believe, on Incredible Hulk, but he wasn't going to get that credit or something on Avengers. Mm-hmm. Like, they were going to just leave him as an actor, and that was it. It was never the money. But I don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive that's what it was.
Yeah, because if you were also a producer, then there's money involved in that. You're like...
Yeah, you know what? You're right, though. But no.
It has to be.
But yeah, it was more of I don't think like the money factor was the part that bugged him, not getting that money. I think it was the fact that he wasn't gonna get the proper credit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember the full story.
One thing that hopefully that they keep from the Hulk that let the series, I'm talking about the old school series, the Ferrigno series survive, was the fact that it was a very vigilante type of thing. He went from town to town. Something went down. The Hulk had to deal with that.
Love that song though, the Sad Man song. All right.
All right. And I hope that they bring that into. If anything, they're talking about Superman Batman.
Yeah.
As the next Superman Batman.
It was announced last weekend.
Having that team up. Maybe they bring some of that team up effect to the Hulk, and that way they don't have to bring in that whole let's get really into the Hulk, talk about his love life and all that stuff.
So team up effect with who?
Thor. Why not? It was funny. It was really funny in the movie.
Would it make sense though, because he was already at the end of Iron Man 3 to have Tony Stark do it?
Well, who would you bring on? If you were to make a team up movie with the Hulk right now, who would it be?
It wouldn't be anybody that's I'd introduce Rick Jones or something.
Rick Jones?
It was a sidekick.
But then wouldn't it be like a buddy movie, like Iron Man 3?
It could be. If they gave Jones that personality. It all depends on the personality they give Jones.
Wasn't Jones a Ghost Rider at some point? He had
he became
Marvel Man, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he became Captain Marvel for a while, or he was like the host for Captain Marvel, something like that. Okay. And then later on, he became A-Bomb.
With Guardians of the Galaxy coming out, would it be possible to do that Rick Jones story?
I would say yeah.
Hence bring out like a Hulk movie.
Yeah, only because if you introduce Rick Jones, that gives you the potential to eventually maybe introduce a version of Captain Marvel if they wanted to go that route.
Okay.
But I mean, and like I said, if not, they can go the A-Bomb route and make him a villain.
I never read any of the A-Bomb storyline, so it's hard.
That was the beginning of Red Hulk.
Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Jeff Loeb series.
Then it became General Ross somehow.
Well, no, it was Ross the whole time as the Red Hulk. But this was before they revealed who he was. The first villain he faced was A-Bomb, and A-Bomb was Rick Jones.
Okay. All right, man.
But, okay, so, worst movie ever with the Hulk?
Ang Lee's.
Thank you.
Ang Lee's Hulk.
One of my favorites, dude, that a lot of people only remember when you mention it to them, is the TV movie Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby made where it guest starred Thor. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
What was the actor's name? Was he
I have no idea. He was
a wrestler? Well, no.
No. He was
in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he was like one of those, that guy.
Yeah.
It's that guy playing Thor. It was that.
He's from that one movie, but you can never remember what he was from. Like
Grey Hulk.
Like now.
Actually, one of my most memorable moments of the TV series was when he fought Grey Hulk. Did you ever watch that?
I don't even remember that.
But it was so crappy because Grey Hulk was actually skinny. Like, he was like this old man that could turn into a Hulk. I don't know. I can't remember what they were trying to do. They were trying to do like old man Hulk, kind of like old man Wolverine. But that's what this thing was, and it was very weird looking. But go Google it. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. I don't remember that. There was a Grey Hulk, and I'm pretty sure that's right around where they ended it. And then maybe they did the movie afterwards.
The Daredevil one sucked.
I don't remember Ninja Daredevil that much. I just remember he was all black, and he was just like a burglar.
Ballerina.
He was like a burglar ninja thing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, why black? Why just make him red?
I'm really surprised you didn't say Spider-Man Hulk team up.
No.
Why not?
Just for first off, because of the...
No legal reasons. Okay, legal reasons. Why not?
I mean, if there was no legal reasons involved, then yeah, but that's the whole reason I didn't say
automatically have your buddy movie and your comic relief and the action.
Well, no, I mean, like I said, if there's no restraint to, legal reasons, companies owning what rights or whatever, then yeah, totally I can see
Okay, if that didn't exist, who would they fight?
Who
would they fight?
Who would they fight? That's a good one.
Maybe the Rhino? That's one of their classic team up villains, isn't it?
Kind of.
Maybe they could fight the entire like Sinister Six.
That'd be cool. You know what? I remember Revenge of the Sinister Six on the 1990 Spider-Man book, issues 18 through 23.
Damn, you son of a bitch! I wouldn't have remembered that.
It was a 6-part series, and it had Dr. Octopus with the Sinister Six, and that's when Spider-Man went over to. He got Incredible Hulk to help him. He got Deathlock. Who else did he get? Ghost Rider was involved. It was you don't remember issue 23 had the fold out poster. Issue 21 was the one where Spider-Man was Cyborg Spider-Man.
Oh,
back to back with Deathlock.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
so,
but that was the Smart Hulk.
but you see, there's all these possibilities with making a really good Hulk movie without having to jam it up with so much story or dialogue, and just have him smash throughout the whole thing. Why? Like, where is he in the next phases?
You know, I don't know, because we know Mark signed on for multiple another 6 appearances. So Avengers 2, that's an appearance. You know that. The end of Iron Man 3, that's an appearance. So he's got 4 appearances left. Yeah, where do you sprinkle him? You can have him as Banner again, and maybe Captain America, maybe in Thor, Guardians. They never said that the 6 appearances had to take place before Avengers 2. So maybe Doctor Strange, maybe Ant-Man. I don't know.
There it is.
Maybe there is another Hulk movie down the line. They just haven't said anything.
Where does the Hulk? Where should he fit in, and why isn't he in the next phase in his own movie? There you go.
I can see him in a Rocket Raccoon team up if they do Rocket Raccoon right. I'm telling you, Rocket Raccoon. If he is not voiced by Steve Buscemi, I'm gonna be pissed. I see Rocket Raccoon. I see Steve Buscemi. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the.
I second that because I like Steve Buscemi.
That's all I see.
Yeah. How do you pronounce Buscemi?
Buscemi.
It's Buscemi.
Well, whenever I pronounce it one way, you always correct me. So this way, I pronounce it the way I thought you would.
Calm down. Calm down.
Just saying, it hurts, man. Speaking of hurt,
what's up?
You and fucking John got to do that stupid wrestling shit.
Sorry, I got you involved in that. I apologize.
Dude, I won't get in trouble.
It got a little out of hand. I'll make it quick. Don't worry about it. Sorry. Fuck you, John.
Well, coming up next, Paparella's point with the match. I don't know how many of you have been. I'm sure it's not even in triple digits. Guys have been waiting for. David Sanchez challenges John Paparella, Johnny Freeze for the Comics Remixed title.
Which, how are you going to walk in and say you're the champion without being officially challenged? Okay? It was bound to happen. All right?
Done.
All right, yeah.
Sure.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, don't make me cry.
I'll try not to.
Coming up next.
He's small. Very, like...
childlike.
It's like a
he's
little
18.
girl.
He's young, dude.
Okay.
Paparella's point coming up next. Last week on Paparella's point, John gave you guys his review for the week and whatever, and then him and David got into a shoving/verbal argument about John being the CR champion because he wants to be, and David like, no, I'm going to take her title, blah, blah, blah. So now I am the quote-unquote referee for this lovely match here that I'm doing against my will. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our combatants. First up, hailing from Schaumburg, Illinois, probably weighing a $120 soaking wet, Johnny Freeze Paparella.
Let's go, you pew-bearded fatty!
Do nothing. Whatever. And introducing this guy's opponent. Dude, really? You're making me do this?
Yeah.
Johnny Freeze.
Cold snap, bitch.
Introducing his opponent, David Dirty Sanchez.
Are you wearing a leotard?
It's a singlet thing.
I think that's a little bit overdressed.
No. Not overdressed.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, fuck John.
You wanted this.
I'm wearing a cup, dude.
I need a cup.
All right. Stop playing with his man doodle.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, wait. Do I really have to do this, man?
Yes, you do.
You see what you fucking started last week?
I'm sorry, dude. One punch, he's out, dude. Like, is it like Roman Greco, like high school wrestling thing, you know?
Like the olden days.
Try to
Roman.
stretch a little bit, or kind of just like, whoa. See, like,
All right.
take you
Enough
down.
of that crap, John. We'll do it like we do on TV, or like they do on TV. Give me the belt. Shall present the belt. This is for
It's like a
the Comics Remixed
pony.
Championship. Whatever. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I guess we're gonna do
Did you get a
this
tan for this
because
too?
first off, hey, no. Pay attention. We're not gonna actually fight. You guys know that, right?
Well, what are we doing
fuck?
here then?
You cannot fight in the store. Seriously, I will get in trouble. I will lose my job. So,
Well,
for the last couple weeks, I've been thinking about it. You guys will thumb wrestle.
oh, you've been thinking about it, and
You just decided to share this with us now?
You're gonna thumb wrestle. I'm the ref. All right, you guys thumb wrestle. That's it. Thumb wrestle, or that nobody's the fucking champion. Look, he's down for it. He's got something. This is his belt. That's all he says.
Come on. Step to the plate.
Hey, you challenged him, dude. So
I did, but I thought I was gonna get, it's gonna be more involving than
the guy's
holding
not
his
wearing a
hand.
cup. Do you really want to get involved?
Look at that! Boom, win, belt. That's it.
Yeah.
He does have
Boom.
a-
Down.
Hey. All right.
You want to touch the nipples?
All right.
You want to touch these,
Twinkie
baby?
tits.
You want to touch these?
Twinkie tits. That's funny.
Let's go.
All right. Get back over here.
Flat-chested motherfucker.
All right, look. These are the rules.
Take it.
Besides, no actual hitting. Okay. No low blows. No eye pokes. John, I'm talking to you and your little John. Yeah.
That's all of my moves. That's all of my moves right there.
Just come on, be fair. All right.
Okay.
Remember, this is a fucking thumb wrestling match. Okay.
This is serious, you know.
Okay. All right. Can we just do
John,
this?
I know your life.
His hands are like a skeleton's hands, like really bony.
All right, I'm gonna count to 4 and then release. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I fucking said no hitting. You went through. And your Comics Remixed champion. I believe I did this bullshit.
That's right. Taste my pain, bitch. You're the past. I'm the future.
There you go. You beat him, so you can take a seat.
Feels good to take this spot.
No comment. You're gonna proudly display your belt, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm on a great streak.
Okay, whatever. That was another wonderful segment of Paparella's Point. I still can't believe we did that shit.
I enjoyed it. It
I'm
was
sure
fun.
you did. So thank you guys for watching. As always, you can catch us, the hub for everything, comicsremix.com. You can listen to The Spinner Rack at thespinnerrack.podbean.com. It's a podcast with myself, Brian Adams, and occasionally this guy. David's got his own Twitter
How dare you mention his name now?
at David Sanchez Art. He's got his own website, davidsanchezart.com. What else do we... Facebook. We're on Facebook, Comics Remixed /Facebook.com. Or, I'm sorry, Facebook.com/Comics Remixed. Twitter at Comics Remixed. If you want to email Brian at the Spinner Rack, it's spinnerrack@ymail.com, which I swear I really don't think it exists, but Brian says it stands for Yahoo.
It's a conspiracy.
And why would you just put Yahoo on there? Last episode we said we were going to go ahead and it was going to be a 12 episode season. We decided to extend that, and we were going to come at you guys all the way through November. We will be taking December and January off, and probably the first part of February. But until then, you're stuck with us. So, you got any closing words, sir?
This has been Paparella's Point,
That happened already.
and you've been pointed out.
God, why?
Don't censor me, motherfucker.
Every week. Fuck your belly. For another episode of Comics Remixed, I'm Junior. That's John. And it's still an unconscious David. We'll see you guys next episode. Peace. I can't believe this guy's still lying on the damn floor. Dude. So you want to do some pizza?
Oh yeah, let's go get some pizza.
Let's go.
Ninja pizza?
Fuck it, let's go.
All right, sweet.